All right, so you did it. You spun up your first React project, and now you're just kind of staring at that default screen, right? Well, today we're going to do something super satisfying. We're going to make our very first change to that app. Let's dive in and swap out all that default stuff for the classic Hello World. Okay, let's be real. You've already done the hard part, right? Getting the whole environment set up. That's a big deal. But now you're looking at your code, you're looking at the running app, and you're thinking, okay, what now? What's the very first thing I'm supposed to do? Don't worry, that's exactly what we're about to tackle. Okay, first things first. Before we can, make our mark, we gotta understand what we're starting with. So let's just take a quick peek at the default app that tools like Vite and React give you right out of the box. So when you first fire up your app, this is what you see. You've got the logos, there's that little counter button you can click, and some text. You can think of this as just the boilerplate, the placeholder stuff. It's actually a fully working little app, but it's our job to make it ours. And our mission, should we choose to accept it, it's a simple one, a classic. We're going to blow away that whole default screen and replace it with just two simple words, Hello World. It's like a rite of passage for every programmer, and today, we're doing it. So, how do we actually do it? The secret? It's just knowing where to look. I know, a new React project can feel a little intimidating, with all those files and folders everywhere. But the good news is, for this first change, we only have to touch one single file. So let's go find where the magic happens. All right, pop open your code editor. You're going to see your main project folder, probably called My React App or something similar. Look inside there for a folder named SRC. That just stands for source, by the way. Open that up, and boom. Right there, you'll see a file called app.jsx. That is our target. That's the main piece of the puzzle that's drawing everything you see on that default page. Okay, we've found the file. Now it's time for the main event. We are about to transform this app from, well, kind of complex, to something beautifully simple. We're going to swap out all that starter code for something way, way cleaner. So when you open up that app.jsx file, you're going to see, well, this. You've got some imports at the top, something called useState, and a whole bunch of what looks like HTML, right? That's called JSX. But hey, don't worry about what any of this means right now. Seriously, all you need to know is that this blob of code is what's making that page with the logos and the counter appear. And we are going to replace all of that with just this. I mean, look at it. How clean and simple is that? This is pretty much the bare minimum you need for a React component to show something, anything, on the screen. It's just a simple function that returns a heading. I mean, look at it. How clean and simple is that? This is pretty much the bare minimum you need for a React component to show something. Seeing them side by side like this really drives it home, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the original code with all its stuff. And on the right, our super clean, super simple Hello World code. We just went from like 25 lines of code down to just 6. The whole point here is we're taking something that looks kind of complicated and making it incredibly simple. And the actual step, it could not be easier. Go into your app.jsx file, select everything. Just highlight it all. Hit delete. Then paste in our new simple code. And the most important part, hit save. That is literally all you have to do. And now for my favorite part, the magic trick. How many times do you have to go over to your browser and hit the reload button? The answer is 0. None. The second you hit save, the development server just poof, automatically updates the app for you. It's a feature called hot module replacement, and it's one of the things that makes working with React feel so fast and honestly just plain fun. And just like that, with one single press of the save button, the transformation is complete. Let's go see what you did. And there it is. Look at that. Your browser tab a second ago, it had the logos, the counter, all that stuff. And now, a beautiful, clean, simple Hello World. All that complexity is gone, and it's been replaced with exactly what we wanted. Mission accomplished. So just take a second. Let that sink in.
Seriously, congratulations. You've officially done it. You took control of a React app and you made it do exactly what you wanted it to do. That might seem small, but it is a huge first step on your journey.
You just proved to yourself that you can change the code and see the results instantly. That was your first win, and it's the foundation for, well, everything else you're going to build. So the only real question now is, what are you going to build next?